the Muslims are lying.
Okay, so let me read another translation. Until when he reached the setting of a point, he found it as if. It also means the same.
Okay, hold on. How the previous translation says it appeared to him, and now there's no it appeared to him. What happened?
Yeah, he found it. That means the same. He found it.
No, he
Or
found it. It's mean he found, my friend. No.
It's like active voice and
Okay,
passive voice.
hold on. Who is the one saying he found it?
He found it. Of course, it is the revelation of Allah. So
Okay,
Allah is telling the story of
Allah
that.
is saying he found it. So Allah reporting false find or reported what he found? Allah is lying? If I say to you,
No.
this guy, he went home and he found his wife watching a movie, am I reporting to you a true find or it's a false lie? Which will not...
Actually, it was not setting in the spring of water, but it appears to Zulkarnain like
where
it was
it says the word appear? Can you show me where it says it appeared to him?
Yeah, that is the same in the translation.
Where?
He found it.
No, this is a lie. It says, okay, does it say, read with me carefully, my friend. It says, he reached the sitting place of the sun. Where is that? Sitting place of the sun.
It is until he reached the setting point of the sun. Yes, it is written.
Okay, where that location? This guy, he keep going. Your God
we
is
don't know
about, is talking about him, the earth, the whole earth established for him. Read it, verse number 84. So now this guy, he went around the earth. So this is not a one-day journey. And now he keep going until this is the point of a stop. When he reached the sitting place of the sun, where we can find the sitting place of the sun?
You can't understand that. It means that when he was traveling, the sun was not setting, but at a certain place.
So this guy who was going for years traveling, the sun was not setting.
Not years. Not I didn't say years.
Does it say he established for him? No, the guy he established. Allah established for him to control the earth. This guy he conquered.
You aren't even understanding what I am saying.
No, you are not. No, I'm not understanding. No, you are just making things up. It says, "Verily, we established him in the earth." And we gave him the means of everything. Then he followed the way.
I'm not making things up.
Okay, listen.
I'm not making things up.
Until he reached the sitting place of the sun. The sitting place of the sun, I can reach it without moving one step from my place right now. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can, so but if you are traveling, it doesn't say. Please.
It doesn't say he keep going until the sun set. It says until he reached the sitting place of the sun.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
he reached what? He reached what? He reached what? He did not reach the time. He reached the sitting place. Does it say the sitting place?
So now will you allow me to tell you what is this?
Okay.
What's going on?
Yeah, what's going on? Okay. Yeah. Supposedly Allah he installed a dish of wisdom in your chest, and now you know the answer. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. I want you to consider that you are traveling in an airplane.
Okay.
You first let us suppose you are in America, and then you go to a far country. So now when you are moving from America, the sun is not setting. But when you go to a place, a certain place like the other country, you found that sun was setting there. So this is the point of setting of sun.
But my friend, okay, you jumped something you jumped something very important. He keep going. He reached a place of the sun setting. He reached it, and then he stopped there. Forget about the sun setting. He reached the place where the sun set. Where is that?
It does not say he reached the place where the sun set. It says he reached the place where the sun was setting.
No, it says
the setting point.
It doesn't. No, it doesn't say that. It says. It's your Muslim translation in front of me. It says, until he reached the setting place of the sun.
So what, according to you, a setting place? You are saying me that setting place means that.
Okay, hold on. Let us go with funny explanation. If you go with me little verses more, it says here he changed another direction, verse number 89, and then he says he keep going until he came to the rising place of the sun.
Yeah, 1 minute. I'm reading.
Okay. Where is the rising place of the sun? So this guy, he keep going until he found the rising place of the sun.
Then he traveled a different course until he reached the rising point of the sun. Yes.
What is the rising point of the sun?
So it is simple. It means the same as the previous one. Where the sunset.
Hold on. The guy, he just, let us say it was 2 days journey. Okay, now he arrived to the sunset place, right? The previous verse. Now he changed direction. So he kept going during the night until he reached the sun rising place.
Yeah. So
Look, and it says he found it rising. Listen, my friend. It says he found it rising on people whom Allah had provided no shelter. So that point is where those people live, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And he found it rising in those people, not in other people, only those people, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so now he come to the rising place, and that place there's people who live there, correct?
Yes.
Okay, but the rising place of the sun is everywhere, correct?
No, listen to me. I want you to.
No, listen to me. Please. What country you live in? What country you live in?
I live in Pakistan.
In Pakistan, okay. Do I need to go to Pakistan to see the sunrise, or I can see it in America?
Yeah, you don't need to come here, but if you travel from your country to here, which is far away, you could find that sun is rising from a point.
Listen,
so you say that
don't tell me. There's no sun rising there's no sun rising in a point, because first of all, he is talking about rising place.
Rise from a point. We all know east. Rise from east.
Listen,
east is the point.
Saying, oh no, there's no east, there's no west. This is all like, this is something we created, because there's no east, there's no west. What east? What west? I can change direction now. If you make me a king of all the whole earth, I can change the map. I can name the southeast. I can name the east south. It's a word. Now listen to me carefully. When he came to the rising place of the sun, he found the sun rising on people. So this is a specific location, and the specific people are there, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, the rising place of the sun, if it is not about a specific place, this verse is stupid, because there's the sunrise everywhere.
Yes, sunrise everywhere. But
okay. To understand the verse, we have to go and see what Muhammad said about this. Your prophet, he explained, he said the sun set in a murky water. Yes. You try to get away with it. You said it's a metaphorical. Do you have any proof that this is metaphorical?
Yes, I can prove.
Okay, go ahead, show me.
I already told you that Earth is more water and less land.
This is another question. This is another question. Where your prophet said, listen, don't play like I'm not a kid. Maybe you are a kid. I'm being patient with you.
Yeah.
Where it says that this is metaphorical. The hadith in front of me, the man was sitting behind your prophet. Muhammad, he said to him, do you know where the sun is setting? The guy, he said, Allah and his apostle know best. Did he say to him, I'm going to give you a parable? Did he say to him, I'm going to give you a metaphorical? He said, it's set in a spring of warm boiling water. So how in the world you try to escape the stupidity of the Quran and the stupidity of the Hadith, and now you try to make it metaphorical?
So, okay, I want you to confirm that what I say.
Did your prophet reach the point? Did your prophet reach? Hold on. Did your prophet reach the point where the sun set? No.
Okay, you tell me, in your country.
Don't tell me my country, your country. I'm asking you. When your prophet said the sun goes and sets in murky water, he was talking about the movement of the sun, or it's a metaphorical?
Because in my country, sun rises from the.
Forget about your country.
Same
guys
point.
In his country, the sun rises every day. This is another question. I'm saying to you, when you're okay, hold on. Let me ask you. According to your religion, do the sun move or no?
Yes, sun move.
From where to where? From the east to the west?
No, sun moves actually. Sun rotates around the center of the galaxy in which we live.
Okay.
It is Milky Way.
But the day, the 24 hours hour a day, is that because the sun moving from the east to the west, or this is wrong?
No, actually, I can answer you there. Just listen to me, okay? So don't interrupt me. I will answer you there, okay?
Okay.
So see, the sunrise from east and sun goes and sets in the west. It means that Earth is rotating around the sun. Earth is revolving and rotating.
Can you give me
So
Earth, my friend, I'm not smart like you. You are a genius. I'm asking you, do the sun every day go from the east to the west? Either you say yes or you say no.
Yes, it goes.
The sun goes every day from the east to the west? The sun is moving every day?
Passively we can say that it goes.
No, does it
because,
go, or this is how we see it?
This is how we see it, yeah.
Okay.
Passively.
So,
so
it doesn't go, it's the earth going around itself, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
No, Earth's not going around the sun. Earth's rotating in its own axis.
I'm talking about now the 24 hours a day. Stop playing like a kid. I'm talking to you as an adult, please. The 24 hours a day. Okay. The sun now is going to set. Is the sun really setting, or the earth is going around itself? Is the sun is moving around the earth, or the earth is moving around itself to have the 24 hours a day?
Earth is moving around the sun.
No, the sun is not moving around the sun to make the 24 hours a day. The sun is moving, the earth is moving around itself.
Yeah, Earth is moving around itself and revolving around the sun.
Yeah, but this is
so
that will make different story. I'm talking about the 24 hours a day, the day and the night. So when the day and the night happen, is that because the earth is moving around itself, or because the sun moving around the earth?
Yeah, it's because Earth rotates around its own axis. 24 hours are like.
So anyone he say that the sun set and the sun rise, it's happening because the sun going around the earth, is a fool. Do we agree?
Okay, how it relates to Islam? Please tell me.
Don't change the topic. I'm asking you now. If somebody says that the sun, the day we have, the day and the night, 24 hours happen because the sun is moving around the earth, is he a fool or he's a smart?
No, he's not, because he could have.
He's not what?
He has saved his wisdom, so he's not. So can you tell me how is it related to Islam?
What are you talking about? I'm saying if somebody, a person, his name is somebody, okay? He said the sun move every morning, the sun rise, and then the sun go to the west. You said,
he's not.
Don't interrupt me. I'm not talking about Muhammad now. Stop being foolish.
Okay.
I'm saying a man. Let us say a guy, he said to you, you saw him in the coffee shop. He said to you, the reason we have day and night because the sun move around the earth. Is that person an ignorant or he is a smart person?
If he says sun goes around the earth, he is ignorant.
Thank you very much. So is your prophet. Here we go. This is your prophet hadith.
Okay.
This is your prophet hadith.
Show me.
Explaining how the sun goes around the earth. Here we go. And I will give you the link so you can open it from your side. And thank you for getting your prophet busted. So it took us all this time trying to play games with me. But thank God your prophet, he never keep his mouth shut and he talked too much. And the more he talk, he make poo-poo. Go ahead, read it. Okay, read it. Everybody will laugh at you now. Everybody heard you saying everybody heard you saying the one who say that the sun go around the earth to make the day and the night is ignorant.
Let me just read the hadith. The professor asked me at sunset, do you know where the sun goes? I replied, Allah is till it prostrates itself underneath the throne.
Read slow. We want everybody to read it with your voice. Please, read carefully. The prophet asked me, continue.
The prophet asked me at sunset, do you know where the sun goes? I replied, Allah and his apostle know better. He said, it goes till it prostrates itself underneath the throne and takes the permission to rise again, and it is permitted. And then a time will come when it will be not allowed. It will be about to prostrate itself, but its prostration will not be accepted, and it will be and it will ask permission to go on its course, but it will not be permitted. But it will be ordered to return whence it has come. It has come, and so it will rise in the west. And that is the interpretation of the statement of Allah. And when the sun runs in its fixed course, for a term decreed, and that is the decree of Allah, the exalted in might and the all-knowing.
Thank you. So now your prophet explained the Quran. Not only he's saying hadith, he's saying the sun ran
Can
to
I
a
explain
course.
it now?
Listen,
Can I explain it now?
You can. What do you mean explain? The prophet explained already. He said, "Do you know where the sun goes?" He said, "No, Allah and His apostle knows best." Even this one needs explanation. Hold on. Even this one needs explanation, guys.
You are saying it's incorrect.
Hold on. So was your prophet explaining the Quran?
You're saying it's incorrect. Can I
was
show
your
you?
prophet explaining the Quran? Listen, he said where the sun goes at the time of the sunset. Did he say where the sun goes?
Can I prove you wrong?
Does it
that
say,
you are.
does it say?
You are,
does it say where the sun goes?
yes.
Okay, so your prophet asking where the sun goes, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so the sun is going, and then he says, and this is between two brackets at the time of the sunset. The guy replied that Allah and Muhammad know better. Wonderful. Muhammad continues saying, it goes, i.e. travel. Does it say i.e. travel?
Yeah.
Okay. You are the one who said, if somebody said the sun travel around the earth, he is ignorant.
Yeah.
Okay. So your prophet is ignorant. He's a false prophet.
So can I prove you wrong now?
Okay, go ahead. Prove me wrong. What
can
you
I
said? You agreed with me.
Can I prove you?
Go ahead. Prove me wrong. What? Wrong.
No, I will prove it wrong.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to prove you ignorant. Okay. No. So now everyone will see you are ignorant, not our proof. So this hadith, where's my Google? Sorry. So in this hadith, Prophet asked the companion that, do you know where the sun goes? So I told you already, formerly that some hadith. This is the life of Prophet. This is the life of Prophet. It is not Quran. Quran is meant for everyone. Hadith is not meant for everyone. From hadith we take what is the life of Prophet, how he explained everything. So so he is telling his companion. So at that time science was not so much advanced. So Allah Almighty, Prophet does not say any word without the permission of Allah and without what Allah says. So he told him the companion that sun goes, moves, travels, and until it goes under the throne of Allah and asks the permission to rise. So you must have heard the hadith about that Allah comes to the nearest heaven in the early morning. So it is the same time of after the sun is gone, sun rises from somewhere else, and that is the same time in which Allah comes to the nearest heaven and the throne is the nearest heaven. So when the sun is about to rise in another country, when it is about to rise in another country, it asks permission from Allah to spread its light in that country. So it means this. So it proves you are ignorant. You don't know the meaning of hadith. So our Prophet is not ignorant.
Okay, let us see this. Who is the stupid here? Does it say here that it's going to ask permission to go back and then it's going to be ordered to rise from the west?
Yeah, go back.
Okay, how the sun is going to rise from the west? It's going to be ordered to return. Read carefully. It's going to be ordered. Read carefully. It's going to be ordered to return whence it has come from. Does it say in that? So now the sun came to Allah, and Allah is saying to the sun, "You cannot rise from the east no more. Go where you came from. Where she came from the west."
Actually, no. Okay, what was your question? How is right there?
So Europe, okay, and then the Quran says, and your Prophet quoting Quran says, and this is what it's meant, that the sun runs into a fixed course every day. So the sun runs into a course every day. Okay, now let me ask you. You said that Allah, He come down every third part of the night. Why He come down?
Yeah.
Why He come down?
Because he come near to the Allah is most loving. He comes near to the creation to bless.
Okay, you said
blessings
you said he come in the lowest.
Blessings come when Allah comes.
Okay,
you don't even understand that.
You said he come in the lowest heaven, correct?
Yes.
Okay, how many heaven there is in Islam?
There are 7 heavens.
All right, so I want you to think with me. Now you just said that Allah, he come down every day in the 3rd part of the night. Do you agree?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
So this is heaven. I'm going to draw on the screen. This is heaven number 7. This is heaven number 6. This is heaven number 5. This is heaven number 4. 3, 2, 1. So your God Allah, he go down every day to heaven number 1. Do we agree on that?
Yes.
All right. So now Allah is inside heaven number 1. We agree on that?
Yes.
So
yes.
Allah is inside his creation.
No, the first heaven is not this. This is earth.
Okay,
He's not inside the
heaven
the
is his
first heaven.
Oh, hold on. I just said, so Allah is inside his creation. And you said no. Is the heaven is the creation of Allah?
Yeah.
Okay, so Allah coming down, and you agree. Coming down, heaven
What you
number
said?
7. Hold on. Everybody's laughing, man. People are dying laughing at you. Heaven number 1,
No,
heaven number 2, heaven number 3, heaven number 4, number 7. So this is heaven number 7. It is in the top. This is number 7. Allah, he is coming down. Coming down where? To heaven number 1, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So Allah, he come down to heaven number 1. This is heaven number 1. And is heaven number 1 is the creation of Allah?
Yes.
Okay.
So is the throne. So is the throne creation of Allah.
Okay. So
Allah,
heaven number 1 and heaven number 7, both of them, they are the creation of Allah. Do we agree?
Yes.
Okay. So Allah is inside his creation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Allah established himself for himself the throne.
Okay,
yes.
guys, no, hold on. So Allah now is inside his creation. So Allah is a smaller than... Okay.
Not inside the creation. Allah comes to the nearest.
No, you just agreed. You said yes. Everybody heard you. I said, is Allah is now inside his creation? You said yes. Okay. So now Allah is a smaller. Is Allah bigger than his creation or smaller?
So ignorant. You think no one can do a mistake. You grip a mistake of a person and you keep on torturing him on that
problem,
mistake.
Guys, he made a mistake. I will allow you to correct it. Okay. So now Allah coming down. Is it you who said Allah coming down?
Yes, Allah comes down.
Okay. So Allah come down from heaven number 7 to heaven number 1. Do we agree?
Yes.
All right. When Allah he arrived to heaven number 1, is he still in heaven number 7 or he is in heaven number 1 now?
He is Al-Azim is the name of Allah.
This is not the question. This is not the question.
We cannot measure the size of Allah.
Don't stop running away from the question. Embarrassment. Is Allah now? Allah, he came down to heaven number 1. Is he still in heaven number 7 or he is in heaven number 1 now?
Allah's throne is taken
this
by
is not the question. This is not the question. Did I ask you about the question? Did I ask you about the throne? Abdul, listen. Allah now coming down. He took his throne with him. He did not take it. It's not a question. Allah himself is not a piece of a chair. I'm talking about Allah. Allah, he came down to the lowest heaven, and you are the one who quote the hadith for me. Wonderful. So now yes. Allah is he still in heaven number 7 or now Allah is in heaven number 1?
Okay, will you now let me ask you a question?
Don't ask me a question. Either you say he is in heaven. Don't ask me a question. Answer the question. Is Allah now still in heaven number 7 or now he is in heaven number 1?
I'm asking you a question because you are not letting me answer the question.
I don't want to. Because I want to explain to me what you just said. Don't ask me questions. Either you say...
I'm trying to answer.
Why it is hard to say? Okay. Is it you who says Allah come down?
Yes.
Okay.
I said
come and down. Come and down. Allah is moving, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Allah moving.
No.
What no?
You don't know how Allah moves.
How
Allah has established himself over the throne and the angels carry the throne. Angels carry the throne downward. Angels carry the throne upward. How can you be like that?
This is not the question.
You know all of the things.
Okay,
But
do Allah come down? When he come down, is he moving down, or the word down does not make sense? Is he going down?
yes,
Is he going
yes,
down?
he comes down.
Okay.
He comes down, and his throne, only his throne is big enough
okay,
to.
guys, his throne is his bike. Okay, now Allah is on the top of his throne, and he is coming down with the chair. He cannot leave his chair. That will not change anything. So now Allah come down with his chair, and now he is in heaven number 1. Do we agree?
You know, in heaven number 1 doesn't mean inside the heaven number 1. It can be equal to the level of.
Okay, guys, in heaven does not mean inside the heaven. I mean, have you ever heard of a joke like this? So when Allah he come down from where? From the 7th heaven, correct?
No, who said you he comes down from the 7th heaven?
Isn't he in the top of the 7th heaven? Isn't he in the top of the 7th heaven?
No, he is above the 7th heaven.
Above, okay, in the top. I just said in the top. Okay, guys, he's above. Okay, so now Allah, Mr. Above, he is coming down, correct?
Yes.
Okay, coming down where? To heaven number 1, correct?
On the level of heaven number 1, yes.
Okay, guys, in the level of heaven number 1. So now Allah, when he come in the 3rd part of the night, he is where?
He is on the level of heaven number 1 and above that.
Thank you. So guys, he is,
because we can't measure the size of Allah.
Okay, so he is in the heaven number 1. So Allah, he passed through heaven number 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and he stopped in above the heaven number 1, correct?
You can't know how much Allah loves you. You know.
Allah loves me. Allah loves me. Allah will make, for sure Allah loves me. He will give me 70 years orgasm and a long penis. That is not love, my friend. This is a punishment. Imagine a guy, he have an endless penis, he's walking with it. That's not fun. So don't change the topic. Now Allah, he love you. Allah now he's inside his creation. So how you Muslim you say how God can be inside his creation?
I just said you don't know Allah, how much Allah loves you, because
this is
you
not the question. Is Allah now, we agree, me and you got yourself busted. Now we agree that Allah now is inside his heaven. So Allah is inside his heaven. That means he's inside his creation. Let me ask you, you said that Allah he come down with his chair, correct?
See, the heaven does not cover all the space, okay? So he come inside the heaven.
Different question. You said Allah he come down with a chair, correct?
Yes.
Okay. But isn't it the Quran says that the chair of Allah is in the size of the earth and the heaven?
Yes.
Okay. So how he come down with it when it is bigger than all of them?
So didn't I tell you that?
No, you did not tell me. You did not tell me. No, what you tell me? What?
He comes to the level. He don't come inside there.
How he come to the level, but he don't come like in the side? There's other side. There's other space.
Yeah, because heaven, you know, we don't know how much space is there in heaven. So you know, we don't know how much space in empty space is in their space.
Okay, isn't it the hadith? He says Allah he come down to the lowest heaven. Did it say in the side of it, or it says to the lowest heaven?
So I think if someone thinks about it, he can come to the conclusion that heaven cannot cover all the size that is present in this space. So he comes in the level of you can also see that.
Okay, let us see the hadith, because people are dying laughing at you trying to fix it. So you're a prophet, obviously. He is a mentally ill person who do not know what he is talking about. He is making himself as a prophet, claiming knowledge, and he says stupid things, and now you try to fix it. Read with me carefully. This is the hadith in the front of us. It says, our Lord, the blessed, the exalted, descended every night. Descends. Does it say descend?
Yes, descends.
Okay. Does it say to the lowest heaven?
Yes.
Okay, so he descend from where?
From, we don't know the location.
Okay, from above the seventh heaven, right? Okay, okay, guys. So he is above. Let me draw the 7. Here we go. I will make a drawing so to make it simple for people to understand, and I will use the word you say to me, to explain the point. So now Allah is above. I will draw a line. This is heaven number 7. All right. This is heaven number 7, and Allah is here in the top. Allah. We will type
Yes,
Allah.
above this.
Okay. This is Allah in the top of the heaven number 7. Wonderful. Now, Allah is in the heaven number 7, and He is going to come down. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. He will come down where?
He will come to the heaven number 1.
Heaven number one. Thank you very much. So He will come to heaven number 1. Remember what you said. You just said He will come to heaven number 1. He will come to, not beside. Everybody heard you. So Allah will come to heaven number 1. Fantastico. Here we go. We put 1. So now Allah, He moved from heaven number 7 or above 7. He moved to heaven number 1. Allah is here now.
Yeah.
Okay, and you agree with me, thank you. So now Allah is located in a new location, and that is the lowest heaven. Oh boy. You hear me now? Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yes,
now,
yes, I hear you.
Now Allah,
I hear you.
You agreed with me that Allah now in heaven number 1. In heaven number 1. Wonderful. So is Allah now?
Because
Is Allah
you
is
can't measure the size of
inside?
Allah.
What the size of Allah? He's inside the heaven number 1. It says in the front of us. He go down. He descends every night.
He is
My friend. Don't tell me now metaphorical and garbage. Shame on you. Stop playing games. So does it say here that He go to the lowest heaven, not near it, not in the side of it? It says He go down. He descend to the lowest heaven. So what is that? The direction is the lowest heaven, and you agree. Thank you. So now Allah is moving between two locations. One is above the 7th heaven, and one is above the 1st heaven. Do you agree in that?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So Allah is moving between His creation.
Yeah. So what can you do about that? What is making you
finally
about
agree that Allah, He can be inside His creation. So why
because you don't
Muslim?
agree.
So why you Muslim? You say how Jesus have a body of a man, and then God He go inside the body He created. Here we go. Your God Allah He go inside. Your God Allah He go inside His creation.
Yeah, I thought that those were the Christians who said that Jesus Christ come as a human being. So,
Is Allah a human being?
No.
What is your proof?
No.
What is your proof?
But Jesus Christ was.
What is your proof?
Jesus was.
Okay, what is your proof that Allah is not a human being?
Allah himself says that He is Lord who creates.
Jesus,
so He is the creator.
The Quran says that Jesus is.
Let me explain.
Jesus is a creator.
In another verse,
Jesus is a creator. Secondly, Allah, He said He looked like Jesus.
No, Allah in second verse Allah says that there is no example of Allah. Meaning that Allah does not look like anyone.
Okay, let's see if this is true.
So Allah, if you see the fruits of God and you see the fruits of yourself, your fruit and God's fruit are not same.
Are you accusing your prophet that he is a foolish man? He do not know what he's talking about. You just said that Allah does not look like any man, correct?
Yes.
Okay, but Allah, prophet, after he made a surgery to fix his stupidity, installing wisdom and faith in his chest, he said that Allah, He looked like Jesus, and this is the hadith. Read it for me.
Okay. Here we go again.
Take your time to read it. Go ahead.
Okay. So you want me to read it slowly, or I can read it like I want? Okay, let me read it slowly. I have told you so much about the Dajjal that I am afraid you may not understand. The Antichrist is short, hand-toed, woolly-haired, one-eyed and eye-sightless, and neither protruding nor deep-seated. If you are confused about him, know that your Lord is not one-eyed. Okay. So, where does it say that Allah looks like a person or
Okay, Muhammad is worried that the Muslims will think that the false Messiah is Allah, correct?
no? He's worried that they will not understand how he looks like, how is he like.
No.
Because he have told them so much.
No. Read carefully. He said, I am
Yeah,
afraid.
I have to.
Let me read for you. I am afraid that you may not understand. He's talking about what? About the Antichrist.
The Antichrist.
Okay,
The Antichrist.
the Antichrist is what? Is short, hinted, woolly-haired, one-eyed, and an eye sightless, neither protruding or nor deep-seated. If you are confused about him, confused with whom? Let us see. Confused about him, know that your Lord is not one-eyed. So the Muslim will be confused.
Yes, because he will. Because he will claim him to be the God. So
Okay.
that's why he.
Wonderful. No, he will claim to be the God by saying he's the Messiah. Thank you very much. So now he is saying to them, if you are confused about him, know that your Lord is not one eye. So they will be confused about him because of the look, obviously. So Muhammad, he find only one way to prove that this is not Allah. He said this guy is one-eyed, sightless. So he did not say Allah is not a man. You see, because if Allah is not a man, the Muslim should not be confused anyway. If Allah is not a man, if Allah is not a cow, if Allah is not a donkey, I do not need to say to you, this donkey is one eye, your God is not. What is the comparison between them? If Allah is not a man anyway, then he should say, why you will be confused anyway? This guy is just a man, so Allah is not a man. He did not say that. He says that this guy,
Because
he said that this guy is short. He have a problem. Allah is short. Allah is neither he is nor deep seated, and if you are confused about him, know that your Lord is not one-eyed. So the only difference between the Dajjal, the false Messiah, and the true Allah is one eye.
okay. Now will you allow me to explain?
Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. You have allowed me to explain. Kindly don't interrupt. I will explain you all. Okay. In this, it says, I have told you so much about Dajjal that I am afraid you may not understand. You know, when you tell someone a lot about something,
Okay.
then you confuse some things with each other.
Okay.
So,
Can you stop a
to
second?
confirm,
Can you stop a second?
clear all the
No, hold on, guys. So
Again-
Muhammad, when he told too much, look what you just said. When Muhammad, he tell you too much about something that make you confused. You see how stupid what you just said? So Muhammad, he explained too much, and now he think, because he explained too much, the Muslim Abdul are stupid. Have you ever heard of such explanation will make you confused? That's what you just said. So he told you too much, and now because he told you too much, you became confused. And now he will fix it. How? By saying more much. How stupid is that? And now Muhammad saying more much and saying what? More confusing stuff. Because we agree that you need to explain it to me because I'm confused.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Now can I answer? Can I answer?
Go
please?
ahead.
Yes. So if I tell you A is to 1, 1 is to A is equal to 1, 1 is equal to, there are so many. There is simple A is to 1. You can remember that. Okay. So in this, the one thing that Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam has told his prophets, told his companions, is that he is one-eyed. Just remember this. And your Lord is not one-eyed. Just remember this, and you will identify the true Dajjal when
Okay,
he
how many
comes.
eyes Allah
So
have?
he has cleared all the doubts
How many
of his companions.
eyes Allah have?
We don't know. We have not seen Allah. No one has
No, hold on.
seen Allah.
What do you mean,
Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said,
Okay. Did Muhammad see Allah?
no, he didn't see Allah.
Okay, how he knew this?
Because Allah told him.
Where?
Of course, you know information.
Where?
You are questioning every information I am
Why not?
telling.
Why not? Hold on. And then and Muhammad now he accomplished what? He accomplished that Allah is not one-eyed. But that make us more confused now. Because Allah is not one-eyed. That will make him what? Many-eyed God?
Okay, when you question every information that I give you, say why not. And when the Dawa people questions everything, you say them bad words, right?
Listen.
Just
So this verse should say, because this guy, he claimed to be the Messiah, correct? He claimed to be the true
Yes.
Messiah. Okay, so is the Messiah, the true Messiah, is a man?
wait a minute. Right.
Okay. So shouldn't Muhammad say, if you are confused about him between him and the true Messiah, you should see that, you know, the Messiah, he looked like this. So Muhammad, he is saying clearly that God is the Messiah, because they are confused, because the guy is not even claiming to, he is not claiming to be God. His name is Al-Masih al-Dajjal. He claimed to be the Messiah. So he's claiming to be the Messiah, but Muhammad right away, he's saying to them, well, by claiming to be the Messiah, he's claiming to be God, for Messiah is God. So now you need to know, you are might be confused, because now he claimed to be the Messiah and that make him God. Secondly, he looked like the Messiah, and that will make him look like God. And now I'm going to give you a trick to find out that he is not really the true Messiah. How? Simply, he is not Messiah, the true Lord is not one-eyed. So here the only way to make it happen, to be working fine, is to say that the true Lord, the Messiah, is not one-eyed, because the comparison have to be between two men who have eyes. This is why your prophet is telling you. This is why your prophet telling you how tall he is, how his physical body look like, and the only problem, he did not say your God is not not tall, not short. He did not say Allah is not short. His hair is not curly or curly. He is describing the Messiah, which they will be confused about him, to be the Lord. What is the only difference from all the description? The eye.
I have already answered you this question, that if
okay, listen.
Okay,
listen. Let us go back to zero. So now your prophet, he have a surgery. Allah, he installed a dish of wisdom. Why Allah installed faith in his chest?
I already told you, so that he may believe that there exists one God.
Okay, so
no other deity.
So you are saying to me, Muhammad before the surgery, he don't believe?
Yeah, he didn't believe that Allah is one, because he didn't knew.
Okay, is that fair that your God, he will install? Hold on, guys, listen carefully to this. Muhammad, he started believing in Islam after Allah, he installed faith in his chest. That's what you just said, correct?
No, actually, he never believed in the Arabic gods, because there's a incident in which Prophet Muhammad even forbid himself to not eat the food which was cut it by the name of other gods. So he always had something in mind that there is only one God, but he didn't know, like Abraham, that what is the God's name and how to pray to him, how to make him happy.
So he believed in God, but he did not know what the God name. So he is the son of a guy, his name is Abdullah, and Muhammad did not know the name yet. So how his father is Abdullah, the slave of Allah?
Abdullah.
So my father, his name is Abdullah, slave of Allah, and now I am the son. I do not know what is the name of the God of my father. What is a joke?
Wait. Let me search. What was his father's name?
Okay, search for.
Okay, father's name of Prophet Muhammad. Yeah.
So you are explaining to me Islam, and you do not know the name of your father, your prophet father. And you have all the answers. You know, you're a genius. Okay, you're a genius. You do not know the name of the Muhammad father. Okay, let us go down.
No, I just wanted to confirm.
Okay, hold on. You're good to confirm. Okay, so now you are saying that after Allah, he installed the faith, Muhammad now, you know the name of the God.
No.
You said that a second ago, you forgot?
Okay, it is not, the names can be changed.
Okay, tell us.
The word Allah.
Okay, when Allah, he installed the faith, what happened to Muhammad? What faith, faith, he put it inside his chest. Okay, what this faith will do now inside Muhammad? Go ahead.
So actually, for this answer, I would like to say that I don't know much about the history. So I don't know that if Allah was the word Allah existed before Islam started or not. So
I thought Abraham, you worship Allah. So before, you don't know now?
Yeah, he worship Allah.
So
Yeah.
Allah exists. Okay,
Oh,
but now
so you
I
gave
want you
answer
to explain to me. Okay, now listen.
you gave answer to your own
Allah
question.
installed. You said Allah installed wisdom, so Muhammad can explain the Quran. Correct?
Yes.
Do you know what the word sex
You
mean?
just gave answer to your own question that Abraham.
Do you know what the word sex mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
What the word?
According to science.
No. What the word?
According to science, if the man have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy. If the women have orgasm first, the baby will be a girl. Do you agree with this science? Or this is stupid science?
So have you tried that? Because we cannot know if we don't try.
Oh, we have to try it first. Okay, so I need to find the women now.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm going to find the women, and I will do that with her, and I will let you know after 9 months. Listen, I'm asking you. Yes. According to science, if somebody says to me,
no, according to science, it is not. According to science, it is not like that.
It's not like that. Thank you very much. But your prophet, he said this. Everybody heard you. According to science, is not like that. Here we go. You're a prophet saying. So now you said, remember, you said that the prophet, after Allah, he installed wisdom. Now he can explain the Quran. And now your prophet explained the Quran. So he said, the message of Allah said, the man water is thick and white. Listen, and the women water is thin and yellow. Whichever of them comes first, the child resembles the parents.
Science doesn't know everything. I study science. What is the origin of all the?
A second ago, you said science don't agree. A second ago, you said science does not agree with this. This is wrong. Now you bite your tongue back and you say, "Oh, science does not know everything."
Yes, I never said that science knows.
You just said it's recorded.
I never said that.
It's recorded. You said the one who say this is wrong. It's you who said that. The one who says if the man have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy is wrong.
I didn't say that. I said that science does not.
It's recorded.
Science does not say. I said science does not say that. You can ask.
Exactly.
Your friends who are
you said
like
science doesn't say that. You said science doesn't say that. So science is against this, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so Muhammad is wrong.
No. Science is correct. Science is correct in everything, but it doesn't know everything.
Okay, but is it wrong here or right? About if you have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy. If the women have orgasm first, the baby will be a guy. And the one who controls that simply is the thick water of the man, which is the sperm. And women, they have a sperm, which is yellow and thin.
Yes, eggs are yellow.
Oh, eggs are yellow. Okay, and they come out of the vagina. And they come out of the vagina.
Yeah, you can Google it.
Okay, guys. But here it says water. It says water. The water of the women. Water. Is the egg is water? Like the women, she have an eggs like a fish. She have like a billion egg. She have one egg.
So okay, first you tell me that sperm of a woman is yellow, and now you are saying water of woman is yellow.
Is women?
So
do women have a sperm anyway?
No, you said that. Okay, I don't say that.
No, your prophet saying that. Your prophet saying that the one have orgasm first, the baby will resemble him, or her. So the water of the man is thick, and this is the semen. So he said the same water, and this is ejaculation, and the women water is yellow, and that is ejaculation too, and you will see it in the women vagina. Whoever of them comes first, the baby will resemble the parents. How in the word Muhammad, after installing a surgery, doing a surgery of wisdom, he says such a stupid thing?
Let me search the whole hadith. You have the hadith you have sent me is not all. So
not all?
Let's see.
No problem.
Yes.
I can show you Quran. Do you want to show you Quran? I can help you.
No, I will help myself.
No, we can go. Listen. I will help you more, my friend. I help you more. Here we go. Chapter 86, verse number 6.
You only help in a negative way.
No problem. Okay, we'll see. Verse number 6 and verse number 7 it says, فَلْيَنْظُرَ الْإِنسَانَ مِمَّا خُلِقَ مِنْ مَاءٍ دَافِقٍ يَخْرُجُ مِنْ بَيْنِ الصُّلْبِ وَالتَّرَائِبِ. So let the man see what is created. He's created from water gushing forth. This is orgasm coming out. It's not an egg. It's a gushing forth. It's ejaculation. Proceeding from between the backbone and the ribs. So the man have a backbone. This is where the sperm coming from. The women, she have a ribs, and this is where the sperm coming from. Do you agree that women, she have testicles in her ribs?
No, woman does not have testicle. But how do you think this verse is wrong?
Because women, their sperm have nothing to do. You are the one who said to me, women have an egg, correct?
No. In this verse, you said the gushing fluid one verse.
Yeah. So what about it? It's a gushing forth.
How is it wrong?
This is not the one is wrong.
Doesn't man?
Look, hold on. This not only the one is wrong. Gushing forth, nothing wrong with it, because a man have ejaculation. Okay. Now the question is, it says he is created from water gushing forth, and this water, which is gushing forth, ejaculation, coming from the backbone of the man and the ribs of the women.
Okay. Let me see. I will see myself.
Okay, here we go. And I will show you even the interpretation, so you don't say we are making things up. Here we go.
Yeah, no problem. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Yeah, you need to say
they were created from a spurting fluid emerging from between the backbone and the ribs.
Okay.
They were created from a spurting fluid emerging from between the backbone and the ribs.
Okay.
So is this wrong? Is this wrong?
So is the sperm of the man coming from the backbone?
No. But is it wrong? You say yes or no.
Well,
then I will prove.
For sure it's wrong, because the sperm is not coming from the backbone of the man.
Okay. Now, can I prove you wrong?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. You first go in Google and search the word emerge and know its meaning, what it means. Emerge means to come out.
Okay.
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 So
come out where?
Now
come out where? Come out where?
Yes.
Come out where?
Let me tell you. Okay. Now go to Google and
Don't
write.
Go to Google, my friend. I speak Arabic. Arabic is my first language. I do not need to translate that word. So I'm asking you now. Okay. It come out where?
No, you speak Arabic, but you do not speak science.
My friend,
so
I don't speak science. I'm not a scientist. You are the genius. I'm asking you. It come out.
Yeah,
come out where? It come out. Come out where? Very simple. Don't tell me search Google. It come out where?
Yeah, I just want you to see the transportation of sperm. Then you will know.
I'm asking you. It come out where?
Okay. So you are asking me. Let me tell you, but you will not believe me. Okay. The sperms, when they leave the testicles, they go straight above. They do not leave the body.
Did you just say when they leave the testicles?
Yes.
Okay. So why Allah did not say testicles? He said backbone.
Let me clear your doubts.
Okay.
Okay. So when they leave the testicles.